There we go. Okay. Looks like everything's running smoothly. Mic should be on. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Stream Plants vs. Zombies. So I want to apologize for starting stream a little bit later than normal. As I mentioned in the First Stooges episode yesterday, I believe. Memory's a little hazy because we were all kind of tired. If memory serves, during the First Stooges episode yesterday, I let the gang know that Star is going to be working night shifts for the next 5 shifts, which comprises most of this week. So, starting tonight, he's doing that. So, he probably won't be getting off work until close to midnight. So, in preparation for that, I took a little bit of a nap and woke up maybe, probably half an hour ago. So, just had to do some last minute things before getting recording set up. And we're going for most of the night. So, chances are we're probably just going to be doing some stuff here in PvZ for a little bit and then swapping to something else to kill time. So, last time, we completed Adventure Mode. We could go back into Adventure Mode to play New Game Plus if we wanted, but I would like to do some other stuff, mainly to get money. I don't remember if I sold off my marigolds on screen or not, but I did fully grow them and sell them if I didn't. So I got a little bit more cash. So let's actually check the shop and see what we've got. I'm just shy of the 9 seed slot upgrade, which I would actually like to get. I'll see, but for now, let's start with stuff that doesn't care about how many seed slots you have, starting with the puzzle modes. So, there are 2 different puzzle games, one of which we've already played, which is Vasebreaker, and we also have iZombie. Time permitting, I will do both, but if nothing else, I'd like to at least get Vasebreaker out of the way first. I know, you showed me this during the fog levels. I know, that's why I hate it. Okay, so this is basically how it was during the fog levels in Adventure Mode, only this time we're actually starting with some green vases. So let's see what do we got. Okay, a snow pea, I'll put that there. And a squash. Okay. Uh-oh. What did that do? Let's go ahead and squash that one. That pea shooter should be able to handle those on its own. Yeah, we're good. That's not good. Squish the bucket head. I was hoping that wouldn't be a bucket head, because now that's going to cause problems. As long as they don't get to the snow peas, I should be okay, but still, I think I might lose a plant here. Oh, he'll get bit a few times, but he'll survive. Hey, okay, he got bit twice. I think a plant can take roughly 6 bites before... Squash. Okay, yeah, you die. Nice. So the main reason I want to go for the puzzle modes first is the puzzle modes don't care about how many seed slots you have, and you get a lot of money for completing them, so this would be a good way to do it. And it's a linear level progression thing. You beat one level, you get the next one. So Vasebreaker was just the basics, now we have To the Left. So you notice we have the very left edge of the lawn, normally where the zombies come from, completely unlocked. Because in this set of Vasebreaker levels, we get this, the left-facing repeater. They only appear here. They're effectively the same as normal repeaters, they just shoot to the left instead of to the right. Okay, I'm gonna need another one. Put you right there. Okay, you're gonna need some support fire up there. Ooh, a potato mine! I'll put that right here, since there's no defenses there currently. Okay, now every lane has at least something, so... Okay, normal zombie, not gonna be a problem. Unfortunately, the big thing is you just don't know what's gonna pop out. I don't like that. And as you can see, as with the normal Vasebreaker level in Adventure Mode, we don't have any lawnmowers here. A zombie gets through, we're done. Oh, good, a walnut! Tell you what, I'll stop you there. Yeah, but to say, if the pea shooters don't take care of that, the potato mine will. Okay. Potato mine right there. Another snow pea. Yeah, I'll put that there. Oh no! Yeah, you gotta be careful of the Jack-in-the-Box zombies popping out, because they can cause a lot of problems. Nice. And by the time we finish Vasebreaker, we actually should have enough money to get the 9 seed slot upgrade, which will help out a lot. Third vase. Okay, now we do have the left-facing repeaters on this one too, but the entire left side's blocked off, so... Okay. I'm gonna wait for him to move a little bit so I can actually place this here. Okay. The key with Vasebreaker is you kind of want to take it slow. Okay, that's not good. Uh-oh. Oh, that's very much not good. Okay, you get squished. We need a walnut support there. Uh-oh, that's really bad. Dancing zombie. You get squashed. I may actually have to reset on this one. This is pretty bad. Okay, walnut. That's something. Okay, I think this is good. We should be able to recover from this. That's not bad. Okay, that is. So, put a Hypno Shroom there, because he'll probably survive that. Yeah, that's the bad thing about Vasebreaker, though, is, okay, good. We cleared that pretty easily. Put you there. Oh, we're good. Yeah, that's the one thing, the thing I really don't like about Vasebreaker is you're encouraged to take it slow, but the second you get one mishap, you death spiral. And, oof, I just don't like it. Speaking of death spiraling, chain reaction. There's like 5 or 6 Jack-in-the-Box zombies hidden in here, and they're all within 3x3 tiles of each other. So, the second you hit one, pretty much all of these are going to blow up. So, oh, lovely. We have puff rooms, too. That's not good. Put you there. Yeah, we only have puff rooms to deal with this, too. Okay, put that there. That's not a big deal. I gotta put that Hypno Shroom there so it doesn't get wasted. Let's see. Let's hit that one. Get that there. Took a little bit of a hit, but that's okay. As long as they're not fighting more than one zombie at a time, the puff room should be okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now this one has... Oh, that's not good. Yeah, there's a football zombie in here too. So... Thankfully, we hit the middle one and used that, so... I mean, you just did us a favor there. Thank you. So we got a little lucky with where the other Jack-in-the-Boxes got placed. Okay, these three should be safe to hit now. Okay. Because the big thing is we just don't want to hit any of these too soon, because they're in a 3x3 area of our shooters here. So... Alright. That one should be safe, yeah. Okay, we lost that one, but that top lane's safe, so we're good. Let's put that there. Well, gee, thanks. That level was nightmarish when I practiced that on Friday. Just, oof. I think I hit one Jack-in-the-Box and it hit all of them, and it was just a mess trying to get that cleaned up. Right. I'm going to double check one thing, because I'm paranoid about this, as you should be if you're a streamer. And yes, my microphone is on, so hopefully that doesn't break anything. Okay, just waiting for the capture to come back. There we go. Alright, M is for metal. There's a ton of bucket heads and I think football zombies in here. So, alright, we got a... I want to put the magnet shroom, like, right here. So that way I can grab everything. As long as we do things one at a time, it shouldn't be a huge deal. Okay. Put that right there, I guess. Oh, good. Ah, a squash. Okay, put that there. A pumpkin. That's actually really good. So let's start smacking these up. Okay, we got a snow pea. I'll put that there just so there's something down there. Another snow pea. Put that there. Oh, figures. The where I placed the hypno shroom has no zombies in it. Figures. Alright. Okay, that bucket head will probably get its bucket stolen, so a single snow pea should be able to take that thing out. That's not going to be a problem. Regular zombie, snow pea can take that out, that's not going to be a problem. And because we've got two magnet shrooms, we can actually start smacking this and see if anything untowards comes out. Now we got another one. Stick you there, why not? Another hypno shroom, just in case they get past squash, because there's not a whole lot of stuff up there. I guess that works. Hypno shroom will take care of that one. Okay, that one's clear, so we're good. Just squish. I don't care. Football zombie is dangerous enough. No Jack-in-the-Box for you. I actually forgot that their Jack-in-the-Boxes are made of metal. I also think it's funny that even if you take their Jack-in-the-Box, they still do the winding motion. Oh, man, these guys are tanky. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Start smacking these up. Another magnet room. I mean, it doesn't really matter. So... may as well not even bother with that one. You're gonna get your helmet stolen. So, yep, there you go. Okay, not bad. Scary Potter. That's a dated reference if there ever was one. Let's see, another left-facing repeater. Hopefully not anything bad. Tall nut. I'll put that there for now. Okay. Oh, a torchwood. Lovely. Means we can do this. And this lane, as long as we do one zombie at a time, that lane's more or less secure. So... another torchwood, that's fine. Another tall nut. Another tall nut. Okay, that one basically had nothing, so cool, I guess. Another left-facing repeater. There's a zombie there. Oh, he's gonna eat the torchwood. Should probably deal with that. Oh, he ate the repeater. That's not good. Oh, there's a three-peater here. You know what? That'll actually come in. Probably should have put him there, but... yeah, your pole vault's not going to do you any good, buddy. Okay. So now we've got these lanes here. I don't think you can jump over Squash. Squash will just smash him. Oh, no! But Squash goes backwards. Take that. Okay, that lane needs some kind of defense, so... oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, kill him before he gets too close, please. Thank you. Okay, another three-peater. Okay, well, at least now we've got, like, a full set of tall nuts going, so this should be fine. There we go. Hokey pokey! I forget what the whole thing with this one is. Despite the name, I don't think cacti make an appearance. Oh, it's this one! I hate this one. This one's basically you do nothing but spike weeds. Oh, that's awful. Okay. Now, it takes 3 spike weeds to kill a single zombie. So the nice thing about this is we can actually just kind of rush this a little. Because spike weeds will hit every zombie that walks on them, so you can be a little bit more aggressive. Oh, I guess it only takes 2. There you go. I remember in my practice run it took 3, but... okay, a walnut, that's good. I'd want to stick a walnut maybe like here. Oh, that's really not good. Now, the walnut should be able to take care of that, so that's fine. Let's see, Squash will deal with you. Thing is you don't get a whole bunch of spike weeds either. So... this one really is kind of like a resource management luck of the draw kind of thing. So... Squash will take care of you. And then we don't have any defenses in any of the remaining lanes. Okay, we got a walnut, that's something. Which means we can start investigating here. Okay, good. Spikeweed, that's something. Another Squash. Okay, we should be good. Yeah, cross that, zombies. My one gripe about spikeweeds mechanically is that even though they're hitting the zombie in the feet, protective headgear like football helmets and buckets will still give the zombies extra HP. Alright, another chain reaction. I think this one's also one that's like loaded up with, oh great. This is another one of those that's loaded up. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, get rid of you. Bonk! Yeah, this one's another one that has a bunch of jack-in-the-boxes in it. Let's see. Like that. Okay, we got a tall net. That's something. We'll put that there and start looking through here. Alright, that'll stop the pogo zombie at least. Another puff shroom. Uh-oh. Oh. I mean, that doesn't really hurt anything. That works. Got a bit haphazard there because I got a lot of seed packs, but it wasn't too bad. Okay, this is the last one. Ace of Vase. I know there's technically one more here, but I'll go over that one in a second. Okay, this one's the nasty one. Let's see, I want to put this one here. Buckethead, just go ahead and squash you. Okay. So we're going to have to do this one at a time until we get more seed packets. And hope we can actually get something good. It's been pretty lucky so far that I haven't had to use any resets on this, because usually with Vase Breaker, I gotta reset it a bunch. So, yeah. Okay, we got a left-facing repeater. That's something. Okay, we got a snow pea. Put the repeater up there. Okay, we got a squash. I'll put that there. What do we got? Okay, just a regular zombie. That's fine. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. A lot of zombies in that top lane. Basically everything was a zombie up there. Okay. Well, I guess that's a good thing. Means we're getting a lot of the dangerous stuff out of the way. Oh, a regular pea shooter. I mean, I guess I'll put that there. At least this way this lane has something. Ooh, a three-peater. That'll be good right there. So, let's see. This one? Potato mine. We'll put that there. Wait for that one to proc first before we open that. Another squash. Okay, a buckethead squash will deal with that one. That's not a huge deal. Got a regular pea shooter. Put that there. The squash will deal with you. Three-peater can deal with that one. Left-facing repeater. Yeah, three-peater can deal with all of these as well, so that's not a huge deal. Okay, left-facing repeater, and we've got a walnut. Right there, I guess. Another squash. Another three-peater. A plantern! Now that's nice. Ooh, okay. So as you can see, Plantern will tell you what is where. potato mine will deal with that, so the bottom lane's safe. We don't know what's in here. Good. Okay. So what we want to do... Now what this is going to cause is once Squash hits the Gargantuar here, we're lucky that the Gargantuar was the last one we found. Because what's going to happen is Gargantuar is going to come out, Squash is going to smash him, he's going to throw his Imp, and the Imp should either hit the Walnut or the Squash, which will cause Squash to kill the Imp. Okay, now we just need to wait for him to move a little bit. Once he's out of that square, I can put this here. Oh, I guess we didn't really need that. But yeah, if you get him early, you're in a lot of trouble. And the final level is Vasebreaker Endless, where you go through, as the title suggests, endless levels of Vasebreaker. I never play that because I hate Vasebreaker. I really don't like playing it. So let's play a puzzle level that's actually more my speed, which is iZombie. I like the concept behind this one. Why are you helping them? Like, I get it, you're crazy, but you don't want to be helping the enemy. Besides, we already kind of proved to them that invading houses is a bad idea. You don't want to give them the advantage, Crazy Dave. So, as long as they eat cardboard cutouts of the plants, you're okay with it. You do realize that cardboard's technically made of plant matter, right? So that's not really going to be changing anything. So I like this because it's a different take on how Plants vs. Zombies works. This is iZombie, where you play the zombies. And you kind of have to remember and keep in mind what all the plants do when selecting what zombies you want to pick. You can't put anything beyond this red line. It has to be on the left side of the lawn. And zombies cost sun. To get more sun, you have to eat sunflowers. So the best move here at the start, because we only have 150 sun, we either get 3 regular zombies or we get 1 bucket head. A bucket head, considering that Snow Pea down there at the bottom is up front, a bucket head down the bottom lane should do the trick. Because it takes roughly 3 pea shooters worth of firepower to kill a bucket head. Once we get rid of this Snow Pea, he'll more or less be safe. There's no way he's going to lose his bucket before he gets to that pea shooter. And every sunflower you eat gives you about 200 sun, so... Alright, so now we have a little bit more we can work with. And you'll notice there's 5 brains on the end here. Where we're getting the brains from, I don't know, but... Alright, so we have a little bit more sun to work with. Now, iZombie actually isn't bad for money, because unlike Vasebreaker, you're guaranteed to get money whenever a zombie eats a brain. And since we have the Zen Garden available, actually, playing these puzzle levels, because you see they take place in the yard at night, you can actually get Zen Garden plants whenever the zombies eat a brain here. Ever since we unlocked the Zen Garden, whenever a zombie gets killed or an objective is succeeded that doesn't immediately end the level outright, basically whenever an item drop is rolled, there is now a rare chance of a present spawning, which will give you a Zen Garden sapling, or a little Zen Garden seedling. They're more valuable than the ones Crazy Dave sells. So let's see, we've got 3 squashes to deal with. I'm thinking a football zombie down the middle there probably wouldn't be a bad call. I'm going to put a regular zombie up here. I'm about to say, up close like that, a regular zombie will get the job done. That'll trigger the squash. And we've got a regular zombie, we can just head down here. But yeah, this puzzle mode really puts your knowledge of the game to the test, because you gotta remember not only what the zombies are capable of doing, but also what the plants do. Because as you can see, even though they're cardboard cutouts, they're still just as potent as the real thing. Let's see. I'm gonna throw this one out here just to get rid of that squash. A bucket head should do the job. It would be more practical long-term to send 2 zombies down here. Now, will he survive long enough to trigger the squash? Yes, he will. Nice. Okay. Now I want a bucket head down here. Now, this one has the snow pea kind of like in the back. So we'll probably want a football zombie. Not only for tankiness, but also for speed. Because the football zombie's innate higher speed will somewhat counteract the snow pea there. Got it. Ooh, we got a diamond for that one. Nice. Yeah, as you can see, iZombie is way more profitable than Vasebreaker is. Vasebreaker, we got, like, I think, 250? We got 1,000 for that one. So, level 2. iZombie 2. Alright, so this time we have to deal with spikeweeds. The spikeweeds are a problem, because while we do have screen door zombies, I mentioned this earlier as kind of a gripe with spikeweeds. Even though you're hitting zombies in the foot, headgear will still protect the zombie from spikeweed. Doesn't protect anything that has a shield, though. It kind of acts like the catapults. Or, shields will not protect zombies from spikeweeds. They will take normal damage. So, I think our best opening move... Honestly, I think our best opening move is probably going to be sending a screen door zombie down here. Because the screen door will keep him safe from the projectiles, and we should be able to get some good sun from doing this. And then once we get enough sun to do so again, I'm going to want to put another screen door down here where these snow peas are. Nice. Okay. So now we have a little bit more options available to us here. This is going to be a bit sun costly, but I think our best bet... We're going to have to send a bucket head down the bottom lane regardless, because of where that spikeweed is placed. Like, the top and bottom lanes are going to need a bucket head, no questions asked. Just because of where those spikeweeds are. And we have enough sun to do it. So I'm thinking, send a screen door down here to deal with these. Pretty good chance he's not going to survive against the spikeweeds, but that'll at least get rid of the snow peas. The snow peas are my main concern. Let's see, we can send a bucket head down here as well. No snow peas there means he's not getting slowed down, so... He'll take a little bit of extra damage from munching on the sunflower with the spikeweed there, but he should be able to survive it. You'll see this guy's not going to survive it because he's going to have to stop to eat that brain. Oh, he actually did survive it, okay. Just prove me wrong, why don't you? Cool, and then a bucket head down here should do the trick. Now, you can stack zombies on one plant, and they will eat them faster. So, if you want to try and be a little bit more offensive with your zombie placements. Nice. Very good money. Can you dig it? So I believe this one, yeah, this gives us the Digger Zombie. Now you want to be careful. I never actually used these in any levels that Digger Zombies actually show up in, because frankly, I've got better things to do in a fog level than place potato mines. But potato mines that are primed will explode if a Digger Zombie runs into them. Conversely, if you are using potato mines in a level with Digger Zombies, be careful, because since Digger Zombies are underground, they can eat the potato mine while they're underground if it's not primed yet. So you do want to be careful of that. Let's see, we have some Torchwoods, though, yeah, Buckethead will have to deal with those. So I think the best course of action here is let's send a Digger Zombie down the second lane to get these 3 sunflowers here. Now, the way Digger Zombies work, as you may or may not have noticed, because I don't know if I actually let them do this or not. I think they pulled it off once. But Digger Zombies will not go towards your house once they surface if they make it all the way to the back of the yard. They'll surface and then walk towards where the zombies are coming from. So this guy will breach the defenses, attack from behind. This will give us a good sort of start here. And he'll more or less completely open this lane up on his own, so we can send a regular zombie down here to finish the job. Alright. So what I want to do first, I want to send another zombie up here. Get rid of that potato mine. And then we can use a Buckethead to clear all this out. Now you want to pick up the sun from sunflowers really quickly, because it will despawn fairly fast. Alright, that one's good. Now we do have a Torchwood to worry about here, as well as a potato mine. These 2 lanes here are going to be the problematic ones, or technically these 3, because we got the Torchwoods here. Bottom 2 especially, because they've got more firepower behind them. Though this one's protected by a potato mine. So, because with that Torchwood there, a regular zombie is not going to survive it. And the fireball also causes an AoE. What I can do is I can send a Digger Zombie down here. That'll bypass all of that, and eating the sunflower will recoup the sun cost. So that should take care of that and neutralize that one. I'm going to need a Buckethead for this one. Sending a Digger Zombie down here is not advised, as you can see there's a split P there. That got rid of their damage buff. However, he may lose his helmet, because he did take a little bit of a beating with that Torchwood still active. Let the zombie go finish the job. And we should have enough to just brute force the last lane here. Right, so that Buckethead's gonna get killed because of the potato mine there. That's roughly a Gatling piece, or not a Gatling piece, a repeater worth of damage, so he can probably survive that. Deny that. I don't need random bots spamming my chat, thank you. Say goodbye to your damage buff, Pea-shooter. Also, if you hear like a kind of a whirring noise in the background, I just turned on a fan because it is a little hot in here. I also want to apologize in advance for those of you on Twitch specifically, if stream suddenly cuts out. Supposedly there's supposed to be some really bad weather coming up around 10 o'clock or so. So if I'm still streaming around that time and things suddenly cut off, probably lost power. Totally nuts. Okay, so now we gotta deal with walnuts, and we also have to deal with fume shrooms, and you'll notice we have the ladder zombie as well. I think the best course of action would actually probably be not to use a ladder zombie at all at the start, because we need to get one of the 2 lanes that has a lot of sunflowers in it. And the ladder zombie, I don't think has enough HP to be able to eat a snow pea before biting it. As in, like, biting the dust. So I know for a fact the ladder zombie doesn't have enough HP to reach that pea shooter before that, so what we're probably going to have to do... It's going to be a bit of a risky maneuver, but I'm going to put a bucket head right here, and he's just going to have to eat through that walnut. We've got a bad draw, so there's not really much we can do. We just have to force our way through the front line here. But a single pea shooter on their own is pretty impotent against a bucket head, so as long as we can get the sun before our bucket head goes out, we'll be fine. I will count that as a win. Yeah, that walnut's going to go out before our bucket does, so that's fine. We just need to get at least 1 sunflower, and we're good. Alright, mission accomplished. We got 1 sunflower, so that gives us more room to work with. This guy may or may not make it. He might lose his bucket, but I think he's going to make it. Nope, he made it. Barely, but he did. Always nice when a plan pays off. Okay, so we don't want to send any ladder zombies down here because that's going to be... the fume shrooms just go right through the ladder, so that's not going to be ideal. I can try it. Because the main important thing is getting the ladder on the walnut just so your zombies can get over. That's a lone snow pea. I don't think a lone snow pea can take out a bucket head, even when, well, if it's distracted by a walnut, maybe because of the damage being slowed. So let's do this. He's probably going to kill that ladder zombie. Or not, maybe. Okay, no, never mind. Ladder zombies actually can survive it. Either way would have been a good opening move. But, basically I can't just rely on a single ladder zombie from here on. I'm going to have to pair it with something else in order to get to the rest of this stuff. Because everything else has at least 2 shooter plants in the lane. But at least we have plenty of stuff to work with, so that's not going to be a huge deal. Thank you. Alright, so what I want to do first... I'm going to sacrifice this ladder zombie. See what kind of damage he can do. He probably won't be doing too much. Okay, that actually works. So I'm going to wait for that fume shroom to stop shooting. Because you got to remember, fume shrooms are AoE. And then the bucket head can deal with him. Now for this one, go ahead and get these ladders set up. And that should be good. Yep, we are set. Getting good money so far. Dead Zeppelin. I believe this gives us access to balloon zombies. So, oh, we have magnet shrooms to deal with too. Okay. So we can use the balloon zombie to kind of just auto-win. We can auto-grab one brain if we use a balloon zombie. The problem is that we have to get rid of that magnet shroom somehow. So I think our best bet here is to send... We have at least 3 regular zombies that we can kind of throw. So let's use a regular zombie, see if he can take out this pea shooter on his own. He should be able to. Yeah, so he's basically got this lane here. We'll get a bunch of sun, and then we can deal with the other stuff. Alright. So here's a problem. Basically, none of the lanes were good to use a balloon zombie on. I had to use the top lane so I could get a sun supply. I can't send a balloon zombie down the second or fifth lanes because there's a cactus there. And I can't send him down the third or fourth lane because there's sunflowers there, and I kind of want sunflowers to get bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bungee zombie. Oh, I may not be able to do that, though. He might die. This is in a really bad spot. Because that magnet shroom's going to cause a huge problem. Here's what I'll do. Now, while he's floating there, he's going to distract those 2 in the back. Okay, good. So that actually did work. I was worried he was going to die there for a second. So we got rid of the cactus. That's the important thing. Now, if we wanted to, we could spend 150 sun to get the balloon zombie over there, but the bucket head will do fine. And with the magnet shroom out of the way, the bucket head can max out our sun supply. So that'll work out just fine. Right, and we'll go ahead and use this to get rid of the cactus. Yoink! So these should be good. Alright, we're good. That's basically this level beat. Me Smash! Oh, this is the fun one. This is the one that lets you play as Gargantuars. Okay. Okay, so this one's not that bad. We can actually get a pretty decent start here. Because most of the sunflowers are actually not well protected at all. Their only protections are garlic. So we can use the pole vaulting zombies to ignore the garlic and basically get these 2 brains for free, along with a very large sun supply. This snow pea is also very badly placed, because, yeah, that snow pea is located behind a torchwood, which means the freezing capabilities will not be active, as long as that torchwood's there. Okay, so what I want to do first... Let's get rid of this squash. Now we do have some kernel pulse to deal with, so... I think a bucket head... Let's go with a bucket head first to tank. Okay, then we'll send a pole vaulting zombie once he finishes that kernel pulp. Right about now should do. We should get there first. And then he'll take the squash. And then there's that lane done. We have enough, so let's start smashing. Basically, the only real threat at this point... Yeah, there isn't one anymore. The only real threat at this point was the butter from the kernel pulps, but these guys basically have nothing to fear now. These pea shooters aren't going to do enough damage to stop them. Now watch this. Gargantuars do not eat brains, they flatten them. Dude doesn't eat your brains, he just flat out pancakes you. Alright, Zomboogie, this one's also a fun one. This one lets you play with the disco zombie. Okay. I see what I gotta do with this one. This one's not that bad. So we want to send all of our... We want all of our sun reserves going down here, because Chomper will eat that one, and then they're paralyzed for like 45 seconds or something, so... He'll eat that one, and then once he eats that sunflower, I'm going to want to send another regular zombie down the way. I like how the Chomper eating the zombie somehow turns the zombie into cardboard. Because you can see the little extra cardboard bit of the sticking off the zombie's finger there. That's funny. Alright, so from here, once we get this, we're going to want to use the disco zombie in the second lane there. Because the disco zombie summons ads. And the backup dancers will constantly trigger the potato mines and the chompers as well. And whenever the disco zombie has to summon another one, or if a backup dancer starts chewing on something, the entire mob stops. So really good for just kind of pushing forward. Okay, you missed a sunflower there, but that's okay. I'm gonna send a regular zombie down here just to make sure. Okay. That regular zombie wasn't needed, but it got the job done. Pole vaulting zombies should do it for this one. Alright, that's this level 1, so while we're, before we grab the trophy, let's have a victory dance. Because why not? They're all in sync, too. It's really cool. Look at that. You just had to eat the sunflower, didn't you, Barry? You just threw off the entire line. Nice going. 3-hit wonder. Okay. Ah, we get a whole bunch of stuff here. Now notice we don't get regular zombies, we get imps this time. Unfortunately, imps are really fragile, so anywhere that has a pea shooter, you basically can't throw an imp at it. Our best bet, more than likely, is going to be... We have to use a cone head at the start to get some sun going. Because of where the magnet shrooms are placed, we can't use a bucket head, a ladder zombie, or a digger zombie, because their metal objects will just get stolen. So we're gonna have to rely on the somewhat less tanky conehead zombie. And imps really are just like sacrificial lamb zombies. I might have to send another conehead down here pretty soon. Yeah, he's about to lose his cone, so I'll go ahead and do that, because he's gonna die, but that's fine. His body took a couple of hits. He should last long enough to get to the brain. That's fine. Alright, so... Alright, yeah, he'll last. He's good. Alright. So I'm gonna go and use a bungee zombie to get rid of this. Alright, so that opens that up. Which... I can use a cone head to take out that sunflower and get a potato mine. I'm gonna use an imp to get rid of that squash. And ladder zombie should be able to take care of the rest from here. Conehead that early on should be able to take them out. Yeah, then once he gets to the magnet shroom, squash will do its job. And with no shooting plants, the imp can just go right down there and do his impy thing. Digger zombie down that way. Ladder zombie down here. Deal with this. those two working together, yeah, those two working together on that should not, that walnut should not be causing a problem with two zombies going after it, and then that should be the level. Almost 30,000, not bad, not bad at all. Alright, all your brains are belong to us. This one's the tricky one. Like, this is probably the hardest one. So you've got a bunch of things you gotta factor into here. You've got a 3-peater here, you got a split pea, you got a scaredy shroom, you've got a magnet shroom. Probably one of the most dangerous things about this, though, is you've got a starfruit down here. So, yeah, you gotta be really careful with that. So, yeah, they're covering their bases really well here. So, So here's the thing, we have to rely on either... We're gonna have to rely on coneheads or... I'd say either coneheads or pole vaulting zombies. We're gonna have to make some sacrifices, I think. Yeah, that one. Okay, because ladder zombie and digging zombie won't work because magnet shroom will snatch their stuff. Bungee zombie's a waste of sun at this point. Actually, no, it's not, technically. We can recoup the loss, depending on where we put the bungee zombie. So... I can get... No, I can't. All of these sunflowers are really well protected, because I can't get a... I can't bungee the top ones, because they've got 3-peaters shooting. I mean... Bungee zombie can probably survive just a single pea. I can't get the bottom lane, because it's got Chomper on that side, and then Squash right there. This one's got a split pea shooting 2 peas at it, which it might be able to survive. This one's got a starfruit shooting at it. Like, your opening move makes all the difference here, so we really got to think about this one. 3 peas and a torchwood. A conehead's not going to stand up to that. 3 peas on its own is enough to take out a bucket head, so with a torchwood there, yeah, no. Shoot. Sending imps down there wouldn't work because 3-peater would take them out, so... I'm gonna have to go with a risky play and hope I can recoup the losses from using... This one right here actually should be safe, because Starfruit only shoots one thing at a time. Oh, that's 3 projectiles, though, because the split pea's there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this, because that's just a split pea shooting at it. So this guy should be able to snatch that thing. There we go. Gives me a little bit more sun to work with. Okay, not a whole lot, but it's something. Now, unfortunately, that's kind of how that's gonna go. I think the magnet shroom, if I sent something down the second lane, I would think at that point there would not be enough... 125... I could do one more bungee zombie and then use imps, but trying to target the 3-peaters means it's going to be getting hit by 3 separate projectiles at once. So that probably wouldn't work. What I can do is I can get rid of the magnets. But would that work? Because the big thing is I either need to get rid of the magnet shroom or I need to get rid of the... I either need to get rid of the magnet shroom or I need to get rid of the starfruit. Like the starfruit, the 3-peater, and the magnet shroom are the really big threats here. So... I have a plan. It probably won't work too well, but I do have a plan. I'm going to send a conehead down here, followed up with that. So, him coming down will make the scaredy shroom stop shooting. Okay, so we got rid of that. Okay, Conehead's probably not going to survive that, but that's fine. So, if we can at least get the Starfruit out of the way. No such luck. But at least now we've got the Split Pea gone, so... Yeah, I think a Conehead should be able to handle that. It's just a Scaredy Shroom. So, once this completes, we're going to have 225 Sun. Assuming he can kill... There we go. Yeah, Starfruit didn't get rid of his cone, so... Yeah, we've got that lane done. Alright, so with the Magnet Shroom gone, what we can probably do... With Magnet Shroom gone, we need to do something about this lane here, because there's 2 Sunflowers here we can stock up with. And then the next biggest threat after that's going to be the 3-peater. So... I think our next biggest thing... That's going to leave me with 75 Sun if I do that. So... Yeah, let's do this. Let's put a Ladder Zombie here, because the ladder should protect him from the splash effects. Yeah. Yeah. And with the Torchwood gone, he can tank a lot more effectively. A bit more sun. Alright, he'll take care of that lane, so now we need to deal with the 3-peater there. Best bet's probably going to be Ladder Zombie. If he can get rid of that Snow Pea, we're good. No, he can't. So, Buckethead it is. And once he gets rid of that 3-peater, we can send a pole vaulting zombie up there, jump over that potato mine, and get the sunflower. So that should be good. This will get us our sun supply back. Blow that up. Send imps down here. This next one's basically just throw a crap ton of imps at it, so this won't be a problem. Oh, I probably should have waited. I didn't even see that. So I did accidentally waste some sun there, but that's okay. I probably still have this in the bag with how many sunflowers that are left. Yeah, we got this. And that's it for iZombie. We now have iZombie Endless. Again, much like with Vasebreaker Endless, I like iZombie more than I like Vasebreaker, but I don't like the Endless levels because it's very RNG dependent. You get, like, I think the first 3 or 4 levels of iZombie Endless, you get a bunch of sunflowers, and they start petering out after that, and it gets really, really restrictive. So, let's see what we got as far as what stuff we can buy in the shop. Let's see, I've got 30,000, so I definitely want the 9 seed slot upgrade. I need 80,000 for 10. I also want to pick up Walnut First Aid. Yep. So, what Walnut First Aid does is normally whenever a walnut, tall nut, or pumpkin is about to die, you would either have to wait for it to get eaten or dig it up and then plant a new one to refresh its HP. With Walnut First Aid, however, if you've got a walnut, tall nut, or pumpkin, which is on the verge of death, you can plant a new one over it to fully heal it. So let's see, that should be puzzle done. How are we doing on money? 8,600. Let's check the... Let's see. I'll buy the cheap stuff, so I'll get the gardening glove. And we need more money for those. What the gardening glove lets you do is it lets you move plant pots around in the Zen garden. That just helps you organize things. So I think our next thing is basically we're just going to have to farm a bunch of money, which playing the mini-game should allow us to do that. As far as actually, like, what I want to get as far as farming stuff goes, I do want to pick up some of these special seed packets, actually. I'm going to need about 10,500, I think, to make this work. With the 9 seed slot upgrade, I should be able to do it, but I'll see what I can do. Let's see. Gloom Shroom, Nitro849, how you doing? But let's see. Yeah, I think that will do, because we covered the puzzle games tonight. I'm not going to go over survival until last, probably, because that's best done when you have all 10 seed slots. Let's see, we're only about an hour in, which is usually how long these Plants vs. Zombies segments have gone, so I can probably just do this episode for puzzle, and cover some other stuff next episode. Unless you guys would rather me make this a longer episode, and cover mini-games too, while I can. Up to you guys. If not, I can move on to something else, because I've got, let's see... Nitro wants us to go longer. We've got about 2 hours to kill, so sure, why not? We'll do mini-games. Okay, so... I want to try and avoid mini-games that require us to... that actually care about how many seed slots we have. So, I don't want to do Zombotany. Walnut Bowling and Slot Machine, however, are fair game, so let's do Walnut Bowling.
The zombies are coming.
So this is basically the exact same minigame that we played on, I think it was, what, 1.5? So, more or less the same thing. I think it lasts a little bit longer, but overall, same game. I think just more zombies is the main difference. So, let's go ahead and get our walnuts stocked up here. Only one Explodo Nut, that's not good. So something nice about Walnut Bowling is if you actually can consistently pull it off, Walnut Bowling is actually not a bad minigame to farm money, because as you notice, whenever you ricochet off a zombie, you'll actually get some money for each ricochet you manage to get. So when the zombie density gets, like, really thick, you can get a bunch of bounces just one after the other and get a ton of money that way. Explodo Nuts won't do that, however. Only regular walnuts bouncing off of stuff will do it. Ah, oh, it missed. That's not good. Okay. So how are you doing tonight, Nitro? I want to save that Explodo Nut, because you never know. Ooh, good. I think if you get something like 5 or 6 bounces in a row, you're guaranteed to get a diamond, which is really nice. Uh-oh. That's not good. And, of course, it went up. Oh, good! Made him waste his jump. Awesome. What other minigames are fair game? Basically, at this point, I want to go for anything that doesn't require me, or rather, it doesn't have me choose my seed packs. I'd like to try and maximize the amount of seeds I have before going for those. So, like, for now, we have Walnut Bowling. Slot Machine, I think, is fair game, because you get your seed packs from a slot machine. Zombotany requires you to pick your own seeds, which we can do. It's feasible with 9 slots. I'd prefer not to do it that way, but you can do it. I just prefer having more seed slots because having more seeds just gives you more options and a wider tactical variety. I'm not exactly sure what determines what angle the walnuts will bounce at. Okay. I need to send this guy around. There we go. Yeah, make him waste his pole vault there. So far, we're doing pretty good with keeping our walnuts stocked. And all 3 of those missed. That's sad. Got 1 hit. That works. Kaboom. I'm kind of running out of regular walnuts. We're not even halfway through yet, jeez. I'll take that, thank you. Okay, huge wave. What do we got? I can probably get some bounces here if this goes down. Thank you for going up. Ah! We bowled over the Ladston zombie. Take that. Now, I want to save at least 2 Explodo Nuts for the actual, like, final wave. Looks like I may have to do just a massive clear out. We're getting a whole bunch of these. I don't think a nut even came anywhere near you. Why did you jump? Y'all gotta go. That works, I guess. Aldo Veg, how you doing? Oh, he didn't jump. That's not good. Okay. Y'all go Kaboom. Plant that, please. No. Well, that was close. Whew. Nearly lost a lawnmower there. Let's see. 1 second, folks. Sorry about that, had a slight interruption. While we're on the subject, however, I realize I forgot to do something. Let's see. I forgot to mention the awesome people that actually made this game possible. Those would be George Fan, Todd Semple, Rich Werner, Laura Shigihara, Enrique Kortz, Matt Holmberg, and Stephen Notley. I usually put that at the beginning of the stream, but so much has been going on lately, it completely skipped my mind. So, hopefully that won't cause any problems. Anyway, let's get back to it. Also, if you hear any meowing in the background, that is my boyfriend's cat, Garrus. Garrus! Buddy! Your daddy's at work! And now he's coming over here. What do you want? You needy, needy cat. And of course, I try to pet him and he runs away from me. Typical. Alright. Stream, did you freeze? I think stream froze. Give me a second. Nope, there it is. It's working now, I think. Yep, there we go. No. Pets get pets. You know this. I know. Trust me, I know. Now, if I wanted to, I could just let the zombies hit my lawnmowers and just completely clear the lawn out and not care. But I do want to try and do this correctly. Let's see if we can take out the Ladston zombie. Can I get a few more nuts, please? That'd be nice. Oh, good, we got an exploder nut. We can clear out most of them with that. No. Sorry, but the answer to that one is a no. Goodbye. That was lucky, getting that exploder nut when I did. Okay, we unlocked a new minigame. We got It's Raining Seeds. That's another one that doesn't care about what seed packets you have, so that's pretty good. Alright, Slot Machine. So the way Slot Machine works is this is basically just your standard day level. No special zombies, just the standard tanky stuff. And you pay 25 sun to roll a slot machine. And what you get is determined by a roll of the slot. I believe what you're looking for is you're looking to get a sun total of about 2,000. And you more or less have to protect your lawn against the zombies while you're trying to get the 2,000 sun required. Oh, nice. More plants. 3 free plants. This is good. Now, this is also a decent way to get money, because you may have noticed that one of the icons on here is, I believe there's a chance of a bag of cash showing up. Or maybe it's diamonds, I forget. Yeah, there's a diamond that appears occasionally. If you get 3 diamonds, you get, I think it's, if you roll 3 diamonds, you get $5,000 or something. You basically hit the money jackpot, and yeah. Ooh, sun jackpot, very nice. But yeah, this is basically all it is. Just keep spinning until you get something useful. We've already got a pretty decent defense going, because we've got, okay. walnut right there should do. I doubt we're going to fill up the lawn with plants by the time we actually get the sun we need, but you never know. Plus, you can, like, kind of stall with this one as well. Just kill zombies. Okay. You... Put you there. I'll put snow peas towards the back. Now, I forget what happens if you get 3... Oh, you actually do just straight up get sunflowers. Okay. So, get more flowers, or get more sun, I guess. Another one. Put you there, I guess. Can I get an attacking plant? That'd be nice. Ah, good. Probably should have put that here, but eh, it's whatever. Some more attacking plants would definitely be nice. Okay, I will put that here. Just so we actually have something shooting down there. Oh, nice. Very good. Okay, so we need that there, that there. Oh, we got another sunflower. Put you there, I guess. Another sunflower. I can't really afford to put that anywhere right now, unfortunately, so... Unless I get a walnut or another attacking plant, I really can't do anything with that. And the waves will get bigger, so... I need another attacking plant down there at the bottom, because that buckethead's going to cause a real issue. Okay, good. We got a snow pea. That helps out. That walnut, unfortunately, is not going to last much longer. Come on! Another pea shooter. Get that down there. Okay, looks like we're about to lose a plant here. We've got snow peas in every lane, so we can at least slow the advancing tide. Oh, good, sun bonus. Ah, a walnut, perfect. Put that there. Actually, that one lone snow pea there probably could have used it, but he's got backup now. He's fine. Sunflower. Now if there's not just like one thing there anymore, I guess we can put that there. Hopefully nothing like too big comes down that lane. Oh, never mind. He's got backup now. We're good. Ooh, another walnut. We'll put that there. Oh, not that. We've got one diamond. That's not particularly helpful, though. I don't want to get rid of that snow pea unless I can get a replacement. Well, another sunflower, I guess, wouldn't hurt, but... Oh, you're good, Nitro. You just missed a slight interruption. You didn't miss anything major. Let's see. Okay, good. Snow pea. So I can put that there, put that there. There we go. Now we basically just need a bunch of pea shooters and walnuts, and we should be good far as defenses are concerned. You can be there, I guess. You can block some stuff. Once I get a walnut, you'll get replaced, though. Ooh, that's a good one right there. Sun jackpot. Almost there. Oh, well, we won anyway. We got a really good sun jackpot. More or less right when we needed it. Very nice. I actually have enough money now to go to the shop and buy those plant upgrades that I need. So let's go to the shop. And I want to purchase a couple of upgrade plants. I want to get the Gloom Shroom to start. What the Gloom Shroom is basically one of the best area denial plants in the game, especially if you can pair it up with a garlic. Because it hits everything in a 3x3 area around it. You put a pumpkin on this thing, you will be doing a ton of damage. So I definitely want that, and I also want Gold Magnet. So, strangely, Gold Magnets get planted on top of Magnet Shrooms, which, being a mushroom, Magnet Shrooms will sleep during the day. However, the game does not consider gold magnets as mushrooms. So you can plant a gold magnet on top of a magnet shroom, and it'll wake it up because it's not a mushroom. But what gold magnets do is instead of attracting metal objects, it will attract coins. And there is a minigame we can play that's really good for getting money that way. But for now, we need to actually unlock it. So, the next one we want to go for is probably It's Raining Seeds. So this one's unique. It's a fog level that's kind of a conveyor belt, kind of not. Because as the name suggests, it's raining seeds. You just kind of get your seed packets at random. I don't remember this one being particularly difficult, but I may, if RNG is not on my side, may have to end up resorting to... Okay, I don't know where they're coming from at the moment, so I don't want to plant that anywhere. Okay, I kind of have to, so you go there, I guess. Spikeweed. Oh, they're right there. I just missed him. I need another seed. And unfortunately, an instant is basically a use it or lose it kind of deal. So... 4 flags, too, so It's Raining Seeds can be pretty rough. Can I get something other than lily pads, please? Okay, split pea, that's something. It's either on the top or bottom lane, so I'll put you probably here. Okay, down on the bottom, that's good. We'll go with a cabbage pulse. Not frogs as such, veg, but I guess that's a good observation. Ooh, starfruit! Starfruit's actually really good. We'll want to put starfruit there, because starfruit can offer a lot of coverage. But yeah, we actually do need the lily pads veg in order to... Uh-oh. Okay, we got a tall nut. I'll put that right there to protect him. Yeah. But we do need the lily pads to plant stuff in the water, so... Probably wouldn't be bad if we got another attacking plant. Because right now, every lane has one, except... Oh, that's not good. We got a conehead right there. Melon pulse! That is probably... Garlic. Wow. Not my intended plan, but I guess that works. Alright, the only reason I put that split pea there... Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I'm gonna lose a lawnmower here if I don't get something soon. Let's see. Tangle kelp, I can't use that. Oh, yeah, there goes a lawnmower. So yeah, we're gonna have to... Okay, we got a snow pea. We really gotta protect that top lane now. Oh, this is really bad. Okay, potato mine. That's something. Really? Less instance game. Oh, great. We've got like a slapdash of defenses going, and we're already on a flag. This is going to be bad. I would like something to get rid of the fog. That'd be cool. Unfortunately, I don't know specifically, like, where the... Oh, crap. There's nothing I can do about that. Great. Oh, good. Well, we got a melon pulse, so that's something. But, yeah, I don't know exactly... Ooh. We're getting raided by Kayla! Hello, Kayla! How you doing? I want to put that there. How did Thaz go tonight, Kayla? Aurora Silverpaw. Wow, a lot of people tonight. How dope. There. Tinkle Kelp, unfortunately, was not very useful. I don't think anything's come from that top lane yet. No deaths? That's good. I can't say I've been as lucky. I haven't game overed yet, but as you can see, I have lost a lawnmower, which is not a good thing. Okay. I don't know what Squash just squashed there, but... Can you stop giving me instants, please? Like, normally instants are nice, but when it's a use it or lose it kind of deal, they really don't help all that much. Okay, Colonel Pulp can go there. Oh, he's gonna get potato mined real hard. Bye! Dude. Alright, you need a tall nut there. Y'all need the protection. Oh, great. There's a... There's a bucket head down there. Split Pea, you need fire support. That's a boring ghost that didn't want to do anything. Well, that's always nasty, isn't it? I guess. Okay, we have a football zombie down there. I can't really do much with that, though, unfortunately. Sea Shroom doesn't help all that much. I really could do with some more attacking. Oh, Blover! Thank you! Now I can actually see. Ooh. That won't last long, but it helps. Oh, we got another one. Not really a whole lot I can do with that. Freeze. Thank you. That kind of helps. There's a sea shroom there, so... Oh, a torchwood! That helps out a lot. Okay. Okay, cactus. Just in case balloon zombies show up, I might want cactus. So that helps out. Another repeater. This lane needs some direct fire, so we'll put that there. Another sea shroom. Scaredy shroom. We need more direct fire, so go ahead. Oh, there's a football zombie there. I could have put that there instead. Colonel Pulp. Well, if we need to... Uh-oh. Okay, we got rid of the Jack-in-the-Box zombie. That's the important thing there. You need more direct attacks. Yeah, somebody ate a... freeze. Somebody ate the Hypno Shroom. Oh, another Torchwood. Put you there, I guess. That's kind of the only other lane that can really benefit from having a Torchwood. Freeze. Okay, good. Oh, we got a Marigold. Why a Marigold of all things? What's that gonna do? I mean, it'll give us some money, sure, but Oh, good, another snow pea. Put you here, because that lane can actually benefit from freezing. Split pea. Something got eaten. Ah, there's something in the pool. Oh, another star fruit. Now, if only you could give me like 5 more of those. I think that would work out pretty well. Okay, that's gonna kidnap one of our kernel pulps. Or our melon pulp, that's bad. Oh, there was something I could do. Ooh, Bitcoin, nice. Another lily pad. The problem is that there's a sea shroom right there, and I can't exactly get rid of that sea shroom without accidentally getting rid of the tall nut. Chomper! Right, because Chomper's gonna do something useful. Another torchwood. Torchwood? I guess that'll work. Clover! Woo! You can see. Alright. You know, some more spike weeds wouldn't go amiss either. Garlic. The garlic ain't gonna help. Can I remove that? There we go. Oh, probably should have used it on that football zombie up there, but that's okay. Another lily pad. Another repeater. Doom! W Marigold. Yeah, it's just the one Marigold's just sitting there. Oh, another starfruit. I will actually get rid of that for a starfruit, because a wall of starfruit's really good. Now, if only I could get like 4 more of those. Potato mine. I don't know if that potato mine will get armed fast enough, considering a final wave's approaching, but you never know. Okay, a cabbage pulp? I don't care, so... Flash. Something got eaten. Doom. Doom Shroom came in at a good time. Lost a lawnmower, but still got some pretty decent stuff. Oh. Okay, Invisigool. I don't remember if Invisigool requires you, if that's a conveyor belt level or not. I know Begooled isn't, so let's play Begooled. So, this is a reference to another PopCap game. PopCap made a bunch of casual stuff alongside Plants vs. Zombies. Some other games that that might come to mind.
Are coming.
They made the likes of, let's see, there was Peggle, there was Zuma, and what this is, in Sanaquarium they made that too. And what another one they made, which is what this is a reference to, is Bejeweled, which is a match 3 style game. So, click and drag plants, there we go. And basically, we need to get a bunch of matches going. We need 75 matches to win. So, that'll do. Comboing will actually give you bonus sun. Let's see. That'll do. Walnut's not good. Go with that. Starfruit. Ooh, nice. Starfruit won't work. Walnut won't work. Pea shooter won't work. Puff shroom. There we go. Ooh, nice combo. Magnet shroom. Starfruit. Walnut won't work. We're about to lose something here, so... Oh, wait, no, walnut. There we go. Yeah, now we have to fix a hole. I don't know what happened there. If a message popped up, I missed it because I was too busy looking for stuff. Let's see, mushroom. That'll work. Yeah, reset that, please. Let's see. There, double match. Nice. Magnet shroom. Now, the game actually will tell you if you can't make a match. So, it's not a huge deal if you can't. Ooh, combo. Nice. Oh, go Magnet Shroom. Nice. Match those. Can't do that. Can do that. There we go. Starfruit's not valid. Mushroom's valid. No possible moves. Okay, so yeah, we have to do that. Walnut. There we go. Mushroom. Walnut can go there. Snow Pea. I didn't mean to do that. That just happened to work. Starfruit. Magnet Shroom. Pea Shooter. We can do Magnet Shroom there. Another Magnet Shroom. Puff Shroom right there. Starfruit. Starfruit. Snow Pea right there. Let's see. Starfruit. Ooh, nice. We got a double there. Snow Pea. Magnet Shroom right there. Snow Pea. Do Starfruit right there. Walnut. There we go. Puff Shroom. Magnet Shroom. Snow Pea right there. Magnet Shroom. Pea Shooter. Mushroom right there. Pea Shooter. No possible moves, gotta reset. Okay, so we can actually upgrade our plants now, so that's good. Let's see. Do that, do that. Oh, nice. Big combo. And upgrading the plants is very nice. If we get a little bit more sun, we can actually upgrade to repeaters, which is going to make this a lot more sustainable. Put that there, because those are useless in the back. I'm not even paying attention to what the zombies are doing right now. I'm too busy trying to find combos here. There is a move I can make, I just don't know where it is. Oh, thank you. I forgot. The game does that if you take too long. Let's see. Starfruit right there. Now what? Pea Shooter. Can't make a Starfruit. Ah, thank you. You put a walnut there. That's actually really helpful. Pea Shooter. There we go. Woo! I was never good at Bejeweled, so... Okay, Seeing Stars. Seeing Stars is one. Isn't... Okay, Invisible. Is this one where I have to pick seeds? No, this is a conveyor belt level. Okay, so the big thing with this one is the zombies are invisible. You can't see anything. So...
Coming.
Now, you want to keep your ice shrooms. Okay, thankfully your plants can still see, even though you can't. But ice shrooms are important, specifically in this level, because you can use ice shrooms. Whenever you freeze a zombie with an ice shroom, it leaves a pile of ice at their feet, so you can use that to kind of see where the zombies are. Now, since this is classed as a fog level, technically, we will see, like... If a zombie's in the pool, we'll see the splash on that side, so we'll at least know that they're coming if they're over there. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna check to see if there's anything on the bottom lane, and the answer to that is no. There is not. Now, unfortunately, if there is a zombie in the pool, We won't know, because you won't see the ice crystals in the pool itself. I do need every lane covered, though. Alright, just enough. Good. Okay. So far, so good. Nothing's entered the pool yet, so we at least have that going for us. Oh, multiples on that. That's not good. Okay, we got a few coming in the pool now, but at least they're getting shot. So we've got that. I need another ice shroom, though. Another ice shroom would be very nice. Oh, great. There's a bucket head there. Sounds like it's mostly cone heads, and there's the bucket head down there, too. But I can at least see where they are, for the most part. When I get some more pea shooters, squash will be fine. Some more pea shooters for the pool would be nice. Okay, another ice shroom. That's not bad. I'll save that for a bit of a pinch. Okay, so we do have stuff coming into the pool. Multiple ice shrooms. Another squash. Where these guys are. Alright, I know there's at least a couple. Okay, there's one that's kind of close. Oh no, that's bad. Alright, freeze. Alright, it's gonna jump over that. Yeah, so zombies right there. Okay, we actually managed to stop it, but that's good. Oh, okay. So yeah, they've got dolphin riders in here now. That's not good. Can I get another lily pad? That'd be nice for this. At least 2 pea shooters in every lane. Oh, we got chronopulps too. Didn't even know they gave us these. Well, the butter can definitely tell us where the enemies are. That's helpful. Crap. Nope. Yeah, that's up there, so that's fine. Squash got that one. Oh no. Okay, he exploded on his own. thankfully fairly early, so that's not a huge deal. I'll probably save that walnut to heal that one with walnut first aid if need be. So for now, some more attacking plants would not go amiss. That's right, Colonel Polk. Keep hurling that butter. I do not want that Jack-in-the-Box zombie getting anywhere near my stuff. Ooh, a diamond. Thank you. Ah, crap. Well, it's a good thing I got these extra ones. At least 3 attacking plants per lane. I think we should be fine. A Zomboni? Really? Okay, well, the Zomboni, we can at least see the ice trail, so we'll know where it is. Kaboom! And thankfully, that's not large enough for the zombie bobsled team to show up, so that's not a huge deal. First aid. I'm confused. Is it supposed to be satisfying? What do you mean? Got it. Never mind. I'm not sure I understood the question, but that's okay. Alright, so seeing stars, I believe, is this one where you have to pick your seeds? Yes, it is, but with 9 seed slots, this one's doable. I'll probably come back to this one later. Let's see. Let's go for Zombaquarium. So, I mentioned earlier how Begooled was a reference to Bejeweled. This is a reference to Insaniquarium. So, basically what you have to do here is you need 1,000 sun to get the trophy. Oh, right, you need sun to get brains. But you gotta sacrifice sun to drop brains into your tank to feed these snorkel zombies. You'll notice they're getting hungry when they turn yellow, and they will just kind of periodically produce sun. Also, you may have heard this. That is me right-clicking on the glass. Can you do that one more time? What, Invisigool? Or tapping on the glass? Oh, the glass. Yeah. Doesn't do anything, it's just a little Easter egg that you can do. Now, you do want to be careful about getting too many snorkel zombies, because they can and will kind of like hog the brains if you're not careful. this should be good. There we go. Not too bad. Can I help you? Yeah, see, now you want pets. I'm busy streaming, bud. You're gonna have to go, okay? Go on. Go on. I can't pet you right now, bud. Alright, so seeing stars requires more seed slots, so we'll probably just ignore that for now. Begooled Twist. Begooled Twist is Begooled, but easier. We have more varieties of zombie to deal with, but this one's really easy. Basically, just keep clicking around until you get a match. And the game will, like, auto-fill those matches in for you. So it really is just click around at random, and eventually you'll get it. Well, I'm afraid I can't give you pets either, Veg. I'm kind of busy. The possible moves, that's fine. Well, I tried those already, but I guess not. Just get a few more matches will be good. The game would tell me if there was no moves available, so there's something here I'm just not seeing. Yeah, I thought I clicked there already, but I guess not. There we go. Alright, repeaters go. So we have maxed out our upgrades, we just need to get a bunch more matches, that's it. Fine. See, at least with the Begooled, it doesn't give you a game over when you can't make any moves. There we go. I was doing it wrong because I was just clicking around hoping for the best. I mean, for Begooled Twist, that's more or less how you do it. Because if you're not going to have a match, the game will tell you. Alright, so Big Trouble Little Zombie. I believe Big Trouble Little Zombie is the minigame we played on 3.5. It's a conveyor belt level, so this isn't going to be too bad.
The zombies are coming.
Now we're getting some ducky tubes now. And I get one more pea shooter. At least then I'll have something in every lane. Thank you. Wall's going. You stop that. First aid. There we go. Song, I don't know if you can see that, but we've got a blocked message in chat if you'd be so kind. I put that in the wrong spot, but I guess that works. Let's see. I'm assuming you can't see that because it is a blocked message, so I'll go ahead and ban the guy. Can I get some more lily pads? That'd be nice. Wow, I'm actually wanting for lily pads in a pool conveyor belt level. That's sad. There we go. First aid. Walnut first aid. Why not? On mobile, so you can't. Oh, really? You should just be able to click on the name, and that should do the job. That's what I have to do because I'm playing. I'm using Twitch on mobile. Then again, I'm also the host, so maybe that's why. Didn't see the message. Okay, yeah, so it auto-mod blocked it. That's actually a really nice thing I do appreciate about the... Well, Nitro, you're not a mod. You wouldn't have seen it either. Twitch auto-mod's actually got a nice new feature where those very obvious bot messages where they're just, like, advertising websites, it auto-blocks those now, which is really nice. Not 100% of the time, but for the most part it does. Aid. Alright, we're full up and good to go. Just a tiny squeaky, but I'm not in mod view. Ah, okay. Final wave, we got some stuff coming up from the pool. Kablooey! Kablooey! That should clear out most of those. And goodbye to you. Alright, next is Portal Combat. I think Portal Combat is a conveyor belt level. Alright. So this is interesting. Anybody who's played Portal knows how that portal system works. And yeah, it's a conveyor belt level. So basically how it works is shots going through one portal will go out the other, and zombies going in one portal will come out the other. So this guy technically has to go like double the distance, because he'll go in there and then pop out there. However, any zombies that are coming from either of these two lanes will end up closer to the back of the yard. So we definitely don't, or the front of the yard, I guess. Well, no, it'd be the back. So we definitely don't want them to do that. Let's see. I want to put a repeater there, actually. And the portals will, like, periodically shift. Modern day portals that open on the levels. Yeah, kinda. Oh, right, cactus. I forgot balloon zombies are a thing. So, yeah, we'll want that there. Put that there. Another cactus. Put cactus right there. Okay, we got torchwood. Aura. Portal relocating. So this isn't good. Okay, good. They at least managed to kill that zombie before... okay, put the cactus there, so at least something is shooting down that lane. Pea shooter. Okay, getting pretty generous with the repeaters here. I won't say no. Portal relocating. Okay, where's it going? Now here's the thing. I don't know. Oh, that's very bad. Okay. I mean, these ones are basically non-factors, but that also effectively paralyzes that entire thing there, so... Oh, that's not... Yeah, no. Y'all stop that. Here's the thing, I don't think I can actually stop that either. Because, yeah. You get blown up. Yeah, sometimes all it takes is one bad portal placement and you're basically hosed. Now, can I hit you from here? I can! Okay, so that helps out a lot. Get a repeater there. No. Oh, right, they just walk through there and end up going there, but still, I don't want them doing that. Oh, jeez. Cactus. Well, at least we've got plenty of walnuts, so we can use walnut first aid if we need to. Gonna need a cherry bomb here pretty soon. Alright. Which portal's relocating? Going to town that walnut. They very much are, and I don't like it. Okay. I wish that portal would move, because that's actually getting really annoying. Oh crap, that's not good. I really, really need a, yeah, oh god, I really need a, exploder right about now. Oh jeez. I think that's gonna be a lawnmower lost. Can I solve them long enough to get a cherry bomb? I can. Bye! Need to put cactus back there. What lane doesn't have cactus? You don't. So, okay. Every lane has a cactus. We're good. You stay away from that. Okay, good. That portal moved, so it's fine. Shouldn't need you anymore. This is the final wave. Oh, okay, it got a little hairy there. Wait, we did lose a lawnmower. What the heck? I didn't even notice we lost the one on the top. Ooh. Okay, column like you see him, I think, is a another conveyor belt level. How are we doing on money? Let's see. 11,000's not bad, but we definitely are going to have to do a lot of farming to get all these seed packs. So let's see. Yeah, let's go with column like you see him. I think this one's a conveyor belt level. So this one's interesting because the gimmick for this level is that every plant you get gets planted in a column like this. This makes things such as, okay, coffee beans, get these up. The whole column gimmick actually makes jalapenos extremely valuable if you can get them, because jalapenos are basically screen clears. Now, I do want to save an open spot in case things get a bit too hairy and I can use the jalapenos if need be. Ah, good. Pumpkins. Excellent. Ah, an entire front line of squashes, yes. Chomper time! Yeah, waste your ladders, go on. Not like that. Okay, we have a jalapeno, so we have a screen nuke if we need it. I'm not dealing with a whole bunch of Jack-in-the-Box zombies, I'm sorry. Now, something you may have noticed was that Chomper couldn't eat the Gargantuar whole, it just kept biting it. Oh, that's very bad. Can somebody please kill that Gargantuar? Thank you. Y'all are getting too in. Oh, that was bad. Okay. Probably should have removed those squashes, but that's okay. Squash, go! That pumpkin. Can't see what that is. That's squash. Okay. Damn it, I was too slow. Okay, at least the melon pulps are fine. If I can get at least one jalapeno, this will be fine. I was about to say Gargantuars are coming. Okay, that's not bad. Could definitely be worse. Boom, boom, boom! Go squashes! Unfortunately, Pumpkin will not really help against the Gargantuars. They've got too much HP. I won't put those there, though, just in case he throws the pumpkins, or throws his dude in there. Oh, there's 2 of them. That's not good. Thankfully, Melon Pulps are AoE, but still. That imp might have a problem. Chomper's not gonna help. An instant death plant would be nice. That isn't Chomper. Yep, I'm gonna have to use a roof cleaner on that one. That one was just kind of messy in general. Goodbye. Ugh. Believe it or not, there's an achievement for doing that without using any jalapenos. And that makes jalapenos an active hindrance because they still take up a slot up there. Ugh. Okay, Bobsled Bonanza, I think, is one that has you pick your seeds. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Okay, so I will leave that alone. Minigames. I think we don't really have a choice at this juncture. We have to play something that gives us, yeah, we have to play something that lets us pick our seeds here. So we'll go with Shooting Stars, or Seeing Stars. This one's pretty easy. So you need to have Starfruit in here, but I want to go ahead and put Sunflower up there first. Let's see. So this is basically... The problem with this one is you need to have Starfruit, and you need to be able to put Starfruit in a specific pattern. You have to make a star pattern out of the Starfruit. And that does limit where you can actually plant stuff, because there are spots that are specifically marked for Starfruit to be there, and you cannot put anything except a Starfruit there. I imagine Pumpkin can probably go there, but I don't know for certain. Gloomshroom and Pumpkin. I mean, Gloomshroom and Pumpkin could work, but I'd need other things. So let's see. Potato Mine could help. Let's go with Repeater Torchwood, because that could help. And then... Walnut should be fine. Probably Pumpkin and Spikeweed as well. And then we'll go with the standard Potato Mine Squash. That should work. Yeah, as you can see, we have to fill up all of these spaces with Starfruit. Nothing else will fit there. This will get insane once we actually get some Starfruits going, but until then, we have to be really careful. All depends on where the first zombie comes down. Okay, he's right there, so that's fine. We can make that work. You think you put another plant in the starfruit mold? No, you can't. The game will not let you. Like, if I tried to put this here, you can only plant starfruit seeds. That should protect the front. Because this will get nuts once we actually get more starfruits going. Like, basically, once you have this column done, the entire map will just be filled with projectiles, and almost basically nothing's going to get through, basically, once that happens. But it's just a matter of lasting long enough to actually get that going, and stopping the zombies from making any holes where you really don't need them to. And funnily enough, I actually used to dismiss starfruit as sort of just a gimmicky plant, because I was like, oh, this thing doesn't shoot straight, it's not useful at all. No, this level, when I was a kid playing this for the first time, this level showed me the power of starfruit, and the power that they have if you get a whole bunch of them together. Granted, you probably don't want to set them up in some weirdo pattern like this, but still, the more of them you have, the more powerful they are. Just because they literally just throw stuff everywhere. When do you win the game? When all of these spots are filled. You see there's still a couple of starfruit spots. I've got 3 more to fill in. Alright, let's end this. Alright, Zombie Nimble, Zombie Quick. I don't think this one is a one that lets you pick your seeds. I think this one's a conveyor belt. Oh no, this is one that lets you pick your seeds. This one's kind of iffy, because this one is basically the game on high speed. Let's see, Minigames. I suppose next I can deal with Zombotany. So Zombotany is going to be a little funny. Because we have plant zombies, we have pea-shooter zombies, and we have walnut zombies. So I'm going to be using a modified version of the Vice strategy here. Let's see. Can I even do this? Let's see. I should be able to. So there's no jumpers here. It's just things with a lot of HP or things that can shoot. So primarily what we're going to want... Let me check the shop. Can I buy the imitator yet, or is that too expensive? That's too expensive. Let me see. So what I'm probably going to want is I'm probably going to want snow peas. I'll definitely want walnuts. So snow pea, I want spikeweed, garlic, walnuts, do I want pumpkin? I think pumpkin can protect something, so yes. And if I can get the sun for it... No, that wouldn't work. Okay, well, I can't use... Well, I can kind of use squash, I suppose. So, let's go with starfruits, potato mine, and squash. That should do the trick. I was asking making a salad. I mean, I kind of am. Making a salad to make sure my house doesn't get invaded by zombies. Okay, I'm really hoping a zombie doesn't come in the top lane, because I kind of need them to not shoot my sunflowers. So, as far as, like, opening setup goes, or how this goes, is the only two zombies we're dealing with are pea shooter zombies and walnut zombies. Walnut zombies aren't anything special, they're basically bucket heads. Oh, crap. Okay, so we're going to lose that sunflower there, but what we can do is we can plant a potato mine, because potato mines are short, they won't get shot. And as you can see, the pea shooter zombies to shoot peas, I think it takes 10 peas to kill a plant, so no point in even replacing that one once it dies. But yeah, potato mines are good for this because the pea shooters can't shoot them. Pointlessly, they will keep trying, but it's not going to work. Okay, so I actually want to put you right there. I will eventually want to start putting up like walnuts and stuff once I get the sun to do so, just so I can protect my other plants, but for now I kind of have to make do with them poking holes in my defenses from a distance. So that goes Spadow. You should be safe. Alright, so walnut, pumpkin. A little more sun, shoot back. There we go. I can put another sunflower right there, that should be fine. Okay, good. Pumpkin does block that shot. That's good. So... walnut and pumpkin. Now I need garlic. I need garlic right there. Squash. Okay, go up, please. Okay, good. It went up, so that's good. Am I seeing this right? Yes. Let's see. I can plant the potato mine right there. More sunflowers there should be fine now. We need to start shooting. I want to start planting spike weeds down here, too. So the basic idea here is we're going to be using garlic to funnel the zombies into a location where the spike weeds will take care of them. We're good. Let's see, who was that followed? That was Nitro849. Thank you for the follow. I very much appreciate that. Okay, so unfortunately you can see our garlic down there is crying. There is not much we can do about that. So, yeah, he's just gonna have to be like that. If he does get eaten, though, we can replace him. Garlics are fairly cheap. So that's not a huge deal. Okay. So we have the basic part of our setup complete. We just need to line the whole place up with spike weeds. And we can also start putting things like the... Some more sun, actually. Okay, so now we're starting to get the walnut zombies. Not something we particularly want to be too enthused about dealing with. Yeah, walnut zombies really just have a lot of HP. They're not special otherwise. Now, the nice thing about spike weeds is much like the potato mine, spike weeds cannot be shot, so because they're short, they're on the ground. So let's get that going. Uh-oh. Squash. Let's get the star fruits going. I won't worry about walnut first aid just yet, but I do need more spikes. Now it's basically just star fruits and a potato mine and just maintaining the garlic at this point. Should be good to go. First aid. How dare you? Alright, we should be good to go. So I've got a second garlic set up in case the first one dies. And with everything else we've got going, we should be in good shape. And we've got enough of a sun economy that we don't need those, so we can start sending out more star fruits. I wouldn't call myself a pro, Veg, but thank you. You seem like it. You gotta keep in mind, Veg, I've been playing this game since it came out. I think this came out when I was 14, I think. I still got the original CD here, around here somewhere. Alright, Whack-A-Zombie. That's something we can do. And this should be the last one we need to do before we can unlock the one that we actually care about. Now, I believe if I'm farming money before we get access to the 10 seed upgrade, if I can't do what I want to do, I may be able to do it already. But if I can't, it's not going to be a huge deal. So, for example, not for example, but this is basically the minigame you play on 2.5, I think, is what this is. This one's good for guaranteed money because you've got Grave Busters constantly giving you cash. Busting a grave also potentially gives you the opportunity to get another Zen Garden plant, which we haven't seen them drop, but they can. They drop in little, like, gift boxes. Is it technically defacing a grave if they're growing them on my lawn against my wishes? Like, this is unsolicited grave building. How dare you? Where do y'all think you're going? No. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to bust a few graves to get a little bit of extra money, but... Not the floppy? No, Veg, this came out way after floppy disk did. Okay, so that might be the last thing we do. Let me see. Yeah, we're at about almost 3 hours. Can I do this? I want to see if I can do this. So this is a particular minigame. You can't use sun-generating plants, but you can set up beforehand. And I want to see if I have enough seed slots to do this. Let me see. Do I remember the combination? I believe what you need is... What was it again? I know you need lily pads to initially set up. You need marigolds. You need... I don't think you need spikes. What you do need is garlic. You need fume shroom, coffee bean. You need... I don't think I have enough. Trying to remember. I know you need pumpkin. And then I get one more thing. I think I need walnuts? Oh, I need magnet shroom. So, yeah. I don't know if I can do this with this setup, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so the idea with this is that you're supposed to set up beforehand before letting the zombies come to you. So what we need is we need garlic right here, garlic right here. I believe we need 3 of these, if memory serves. Pumpkin on you, pumpkin on you. Trying to think. We need... I forget if it's 2 or 4 gold magnets. I think it's 4, but I could be mistaken. Okay. And I think the rest are marigolds. The rest should be fine. I'm pretty sure I'm not doing this correctly, because I'm basing this off of my very faulty memory, but I seem to recall this is how this works. So, last stand, what this is supposed to be, is you're given 5,000 sun to set up however you wish, and then you have to try and survive 5 flags without the zombies breaking through. As you can see, you have no lawnmowers here, so if they break through, you're done. However, this also happens to be the best minigame in the game for farming money, because as you can see, we have a whole bunch of stuff up here that can hold the line, and these marigolds will just be constantly spewing cash. So, let's take a look. Let's see if we can get this to work. So now you can see how this works. The marigolds are constantly spewing money, the gold magnets are constantly picking it up. And with the gloom shrooms we got there, the zombies can't get through, because garlic will force them into their kind of like, I don't know what you'd call it, kind of like their field of attack, I guess, or within their attack range. And where we have the gloom shroom set covers both the ground and the pool, so the only thing we really potentially have to worry about is a dolphin rider zombie. Like, watch, even this football zombie is not going to stand up to the onslaught for long. Ooh, a diamond. Very nice. For every successfully defended flag, you get a little bit of sun. So I don't think the zombies that pop up change, but you can sort of keep your sun on hand to mainly repair garlic or pumpkins if need be, but I think we should be okay for now. And it's basically just this. You go through 5 flags, farming money, and you do this as often as necessary to get as much money as you need. So once I finish this, that will probably be it for the Plants vs. Zombies episode tonight, because this would be a decent stopping point. Mainly because after this, between episodes, I'm going to have to go on a massive money farm fest using this. I'll take that. And basically farm enough money to buy everything I could possibly need. Okay, that garlic's looking a little suspect, but that should be okay. That needs replacing. That should be good otherwise. None of the pumpkins are too beat up, so that's not too big a problem, so I think we can keep going.
The zombies are coming.
It's polite of them to wait for me to give them the okay to start coming across the lawn, though. Yeah, something I forgot to actually mention about those upgraded, what is it? The upgraded seed packs, the purple ones. How those work is you have to plant them on top of whatever their original plant is, which in this instance being the fume shroom, plant the gloom shroom on top of it, gold magnet, plant it on top of a magnet shroom. Okay, so that pumpkin is looking a little beat up. Thankfully we have walnut first aid, so that's not a problem. These need replacing. Bottom pumpkin's okay. Other pumpkins are looking a little beat up, but overall not too bad, so we should be good.
The zombies are coming.
Yeah, as you can see, it's more or less fully automated. The only thing I have to step in for is maybe replacing a garlic or fixing a pumpkin up. Otherwise, it's pretty good. Okay, phew. Honestly, the biggest threat to this whole setup is the Jack-in-the-Box zombie. Because if they blow up, they're taking all your gloom shrooms with them. So, yeah, it's always a bit nerve-wracking when they show up, but not a problem. Alright, defended 4 flags. This will be the last one, so let's fix that pumpkin up. Everything else looks okay. Get these garlics replaced. That should do. And this should be the last flag, so we should be good to go after this. think I need to worry about that potentially getting eaten unless another football zombie goes down that way. That's something I can really think of. I will, however, replace these garlics. Oh, here comes the dolphin zombie. I think even if they jump over that marigold, they should just be in range. First aid. Oh no, they're out of range, so that's actually not good. That guy's gonna get through. So we actually can't do much here. Unless... Not the ideal way to do it, but there you go. I was just a little bit off, but that's okay. I needed to move the marigolds one more point forward, that's what it was. Or was it have another thing of gloom shrooms? Either way. Okay, and that unlocks Zombotany 2, but I think that will be a good place to stop for the Plants vs. Zombies portion of the stream, because now that we have access to Last Stand, let me actually see. What can I purchase with the money I've got right now? I can get a couple of seed packs. I can't get the Imitator, which would actually be pretty nice if I could get it. Let's see, we could get some Zen Garden stuff, which probably wouldn't hurt, but I'm not particularly fussed about the Zen Garden for the playthrough, at least. So let me see exactly how much money I'm gonna need to, I'm gonna have to farm here. So let's see, that's 80,000 for the seed pack, or the seed slot upgrade. Let's see, that's 20,000 for the seeds up here. So just this section alone is already 100 grand. Let's see, that's another 60,000 for the stuff back here. Plus 7,500 for Spike Rock. So that's about 167,500. Let's see. As far as seed packs go, that's it just for seeds. For Zen Garden stuff, that's going to be another 10k for that. Another 15,000 for the phonograph. Then, although granted, I wouldn't need the phonograph because I'd probably just sell the plants immediately. Let's see. Stinky the Snail's a scam. And then that would be another 70,000. So yeah, I'd need 262,500 coins in order to actually purchase everything that I care about from Crazy Dave's Twitty Dinkies here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be farming a lot of cash off screen, which that's gonna take a while, and I've got stuff to do in the middle of the week, so I'm probably just gonna do that on my own time. Plus 3 hours I think is good, especially for a Plants vs. Zombies episode, considering how short they've been. But anyway, I think I will call it a recording here, not a stream, just a recording, because Star should be calling me any minute now, assuming he doesn't get off late. So I will end this episode here for you in the YouTube crowd. For you on Twitch, I will be swapping to a different game here momentarily. So those of you on YouTube, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next episode.